Imagine this. You reach into your pocket, pull out a penny, and in your hand, you're holding a potential fortune. Sounds like a movie scene, right? But what if I told you that a 2013 D Lincoln penny with no mint mark, yes, just a 1-cent coin, could be worth today? Most people toss these coins in jars or leave them forgotten in drawers, unaware that they're sitting on a ticket to a life of wealth they've only dreamed about. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you might just check every corner of your house for coins you never thought could change your life. Pattern interrupt. Quick humorous comment, asterisk. And hey, don't blame me if your spouse thinks you've gone crazy looking under couch cushions for pennies. The mystery and discovery, build curiosity, introduce the coin's history, connect emotionally with the audience. Let's start at the beginning. The first minted in 1909 has become one of the most collected coins in U.S. history. But not all pennies are created equal. Some are worth only their face value, and some, well, they could make millionaires overnight. The 2013 D penny is one of these anomalies. A tiny error during the minting process created a rare no-mint mark variety, making it nearly impossible to find. Only a handful exist in pristine condition, and collectors are desperate to get their hands on them. Here's the part that makes this story almost unbelievable. Many of these pennies are sitting in circulation right now, in pockets, drawers, and piggy banks. They're practically hiding in plain sight, waiting for someone to recognize their true worth. Have you ever glanced at a penny and thought, this could change my life? Most people haven't. But those who have, well, let's just say their bank accounts look a lot different now. Here's the reality. The market for rare coins is exploding. In the last decade, rare Lincoln pennies have sold for millions at auctions. And this 2013 D no-mint mark penny? Experts are estimating a current market value of $7.8 million. That's not a typo. $7.8 million, but here's the catch. Timing is everything. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes to find buyers willing to pay top dollar. Demand is high, supply is low, and every moment you hesitate, someone else might be claiming the fortune that could have been yours. Imagine finding one in your change today and hesitating for just a week. That week could cost you millions. Sounds harsh? It's reality. And let's be honest, if a random penny could make you richer than your wildest dreams, wouldn't you be checking your couch cushions right now? Collectors and investors are not just after coins. They're after history, rarity, and security for the future. And that's exactly why this penny has become one of the most sought-after treasures in the United States. If you own a 2013 D Lincoln penny without a mint mark, you're not just holding a coin. You're holding a piece of American history and potentially your ticket to financial freedom. But before we talk about how to verify if your penny is the real deal, let me tell you a story of someone who didn't realize what they had and lost millions because of it. Meet David, a retired teacher from Ohio. He found a penny in his collection and thought nothing of it, just a normal coin from 2013. Months later, he learned it was a rare no-mint mark variety. He had the opportunity to sell it for millions, but he hesitated. By the time he got a professional appraisal, the coin had already been snapped up by a private collector. The lesson? Knowledge and action are everything. Here's what you need to do if you suspect you might have a rare 2013 D penny. $1,000,000 coins don't just get sold on eBay. Auctions, private collectors, and specialized dealers are your goldmine. And yes, double check before your cat sits on it. Trust me, cats have a knack for destroying fortunes. Once authenticated, the transformation is immediate. Suddenly, you're not just someone with spare change. You're a potential millionaire overnight. A single coin in perfect condition could fund your retirement, your dream home, or even your family legacy. Think about it. What would you do if you discovered $7.8 million in your pocket change today? Would you travel the world? Invest? Donate? The possibilities are endless. And it all starts with recognizing the value of something most people overlook every single day. So, here's the bottom line. The 2013 D Lincoln penny without a mint mark is more than just a coin. It's potential wealth in your hands. Don't let it sit forgotten while someone else seizes the opportunity. Check your drawers, check your jars, check your old coin collections, because the next millionaire could be you. And if you do find one, don't wait. Because while you're hesitating, someone else is about to claim the fortune that could have been yours. Your legacy, your freedom, and your life of wealth could be hiding in plain sight in a single tiny penny. If you want, I can also create a full timestamped, ready-to-voiceover version with suggested B-roll visuals, text prompts, and animation cues for this faceless video. This will make it fully production ready for YouTube.do. You want me to do that next? What if I told you that the penny in your pocket, yes, that tiny, unassuming 2018 Lincoln cent, could be worth $7.6 million today? Asterisk, you might think, no way, pennies are worthless. But here's the truth, hidden in plain sight. Ordinary coins like this one are quietly turning everyday Americans into overnight millionaires. And the craziest part? Most people don't even realize they have one. Could your next fortune be hiding right under your couch cushion? Seriously, if you drop a penny today, it might just hit a jackpot instead of the floor. Who knew the US Mint could be so sneaky? Asterisk, let's start at the beginning. Abraham Lincoln has been on the US penny for over a century. His image is iconic. But in 2018, a tiny detail changed everything. A batch of no mint mark Lincoln pennies was created under unusual circumstances, an error that the collector's world calls priceless. You see, the US Mint usually marks coins with a D or P to show where they were made. But some 2018 pennies slipped through without any mint mark. Imagine this, you've been saving coins in a jar for years, and you casually toss in a 2018 no mint mark penny. You think it's just another cent, and then one day, someone tells you it's worth millions. How would you feel if you sold it too late? Or worse, never realized what you had? Asterisk, yep, that little penny that annoyed you when it stuck under your couch cushion could actually buy that dream yacht you've been secretly Googling. Asterisk, let's get serious. How did this coin become so valuable? Collectors are obsessed with errors, misprints, and rare variations. A 2018 no mint mark Lincoln penny is like finding a unicorn in your pocket. It's all about scarcity and demand. There are only a few hundred of these known to exist. That's why the current market value isn't $1, $100, or even $10,000, and here's the kicker. The value can change overnight. One big auction or collector frenzy, and suddenly, your coin could be worth millions more. That's the power of rare coins. Asterisk, but here's the scary part. Most people throw away coins every day. Literally. What if you've already let $1 million penny slip through your fingers? Heartbreaking, right? Asterisk. Okay, quick quiz. If a coin worth millions falls in your living room, do you chase it like Indiana Jones or just sweep it under the rug? Think carefully. Asterisk. How do you spot one? There are key features collectors look for. The absence of a mint mark, the alignment of Lincoln's bust, the smoothness of the edges, and subtle design quirks that only experts notice. Even if it's dull, dirty, or stuck in circulation, its value doesn't diminish. In fact, condition is less important than rarity in this case. Asterisk, but there's something most people miss, something that could make or break your fortune. Stay with me. Asterisk, here's the truth. Finding a 2018 no mint mark Lincoln penny is life-changing. And it's not just about the money. It's about the freedom, the lifestyle, the opportunities that come with it. Imagine paying off debts, traveling the world, or finally living life on your terms, all because you recognize the value of a tiny coin in your pocket. Asterisk, but the clock is ticking. Auctions are happening, collectors are searching, and every day another rare coin disappears. This isn't just a story. This is your chance to act before it's too late. Asterisk, so, how do you make sure the next coin you find isn't just another penny, but $1 million ticket? Here's the secret. Asterisk, you check your jars, your drawers, your change on the counter. Every coin could be the one. And then, you consult a professional. Don't wait. Don't assume. Millionaires aren't made by chance. They're made by recognizing opportunity when it's staring them in the face. Asterisk, so go ahead. Dig through your coins today. One of them might just change your life forever. A 2018 Lincoln penny, no mint mark, and you could be sitting on $7.6 million. Are you ready to find out if fortune has been hiding in your pocket this whole time? Asterisk, if you want, I can also expand this into a fully timed 30 to 35 minute faceless narration script with on-screen text cues, B-roll ideas, and natural pauses specifically designed to maximize retention for a 30 to 65-year-old US audience. Do you want me to do that next? Imagine this. A simple penny you've had in your wallet, in a jar, or under a couch cushion, suddenly turns into a ticket to unimaginable wealth. A coin so rare. But here's the question. Do you have the courage to find out if you're sitting on a fortune? Or will it slip through your fingers, forever lost to someone else? Asterisk, yes, that penny you tossed into the couch thinking it was just spare change. That little guy might just buy you your dream yacht, or at least a really, really fancy coffee machine. Asterisk, the story of this penny begins in 2014, when the U.S. Mint accidentally produced a tiny batch without a mint mark. While millions of pennies were circulated that year, only a few carried this anomaly, making them extraordinary, extremely rare, and unbelievably valuable. Asterisk. Today, a single 2014 no mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny can fetch up to $7.2 million. That's right, millions for what most people consider spare change. Imagine the possibilities. Retiring early, paying off debts, traveling the world, your life completely transformed in a moment. Asterisk, now, before you start digging through your couch cushions, here's a question. What if the fortune isn't in your pocket, but in your neighbor's jar? How identifying this rare penny isn't as simple as looking at the year. You need to check for asterisk. Once verified, selling it is an art. Auction houses, private collectors, and specialized coin brokers compete fiercely for such rare finds. One wrong move could mean losing millions, literally. And that's why timing is everything. Asterisk, but here's the part most people don't know. Some pennies sell for millions without ever being publicly listed. And one of these could be hiding in your collection right now, just waiting for the right moment. Asterisk, here's the truth. Fortunes aren't just made by working harder. Sometimes, they're made by noticing what others overlook. A simple, unassuming penny can become the key to a wealthy, worry-free life. And the 2014 no mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny is the perfect example. Asterisk, if you've got old coins lying around, don't ignore them. Take action. Research, verify, and discover their true value. Because every day you wait, the chance to change your life could slip away. Asterisk, who knew that one tiny penny could give you the bragging rights of a millionaire, without ever investing in stocks, real estate, or crypto. Asterisk, so what will you do today? Will you continue letting your fortune sit unnoticed, or will you take the first step toward unlocking millions in your pocket? The choice is yours, but remember, fortune favors the bold. Asterisk, and one last thought. Tomorrow, someone might sell the exact penny that could have been yours for $7.2 million. Will it be you or someone else? Asterisk, your next step could change your life. Start today. Asterisk, if you want, I could also make a version optimized for 30 to 35 minutes runtime with detailed scene directions, B-roll ideas, and narration pacing for faceless video production, ready to drop into your editor. This will make it perfect for a viral coin video. Do you want me to do that next? Imagine reaching into your pocket and discovering a single penny worth more than most people earn in a lifetime. Sounds impossible, right? But today, we're diving into the story of one of America's most astonishing treasures, the 2011 Abraham Lincoln penny, a coin quietly circulating in pockets and piggy banks, now valued at a staggering $7.5 million. Stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal could change the way you see every penny you own. Yes, I said $7.5 million for a penny. No, this isn't a late April Fool's joke. And no, I'm not asking you to donate your wallet to a museum yet. Trigger, but here's the kicker. Many Americans are unknowingly sitting on fortunes and have no idea. Every day that passes, someone else could snatch your treasure from under your nose, at a flea market, at a coin shop, even online. And once these rare pennies leave circulation, the opportunity disappears forever. Over the next several minutes, I'll show you exactly why this coin is so rare, how it came to be, and how ordinary Americans like you have turned these one-cent wonders into life-changing wealth. And trust me, you'll want to stick around until the very end, because there's one secret tip about spotting these pennies that 99% of collectors overlook. Let's start with the coin itself, the 2011 Lincoln penny. On the surface, it looks like any other penny. The familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln, the Lincoln Memorial on the back, a tiny D mint mark tucked beneath the date. But beneath that humble appearance lies an extraordinary story. A story of mistakes, rarity, and unimaginable value. What makes the 2011 penny different? It's the minting error. A very small number of these coins were struck in a way that makes them essentially unique. Numismatists, that's coin experts, call this type of rarity a die error. And while the average penny is worth, well, 1 cent, this coin has been verified to fetch as much as $7.5 million on the collector's market. Transition to emotional engagement, excitement, and aspiration. Think about that for a second. A coin you might have found in your change could, in the right hands, be the key to financial freedom, to luxury, to finally living the life you've dreamed of. The car, the house, the vacations you always wanted. And it might be hiding in your own drawer right now. Here's what collectors do. They inspect the date and mint mark under magnification. They check for anomalies in the metal, for tiny imperfections that make a coin unique. And the moment they spot it, the excitement is indescribable. This isn't just a coin. It's a ticket to the upper echelon of the numismatic world, where fortunes are made overnight, if you know what to look for. Cliffhanger/emotional pull. But here's the part most people miss, and it could make or break your chance at millions. If you've ever wondered if your coins might be worth more than face value, the next tip is crucial. Miss it, and you could leave your fortune behind forever. Asterisk, here it is. Always check your Lincoln pennies for unusual mint marks, doubling errors, or off-center strikes. And don't just glance at them, inspect them closely. Even one penny with the right characteristics can be worth millions. The question isn't whether you could find one. It's whether you will act before someone else does. Asterisk, thousands of Americans have turned ordinary coin collections into extraordinary fortunes. One lucky 2011 Lincoln penny could change your life overnight. Imagine the relief of paying off debts, the thrill of investing in your dream lifestyle, the pride of knowing you discovered something truly extraordinary, all from a coin you might have tossed aside. Asterisk, now, ask yourself, when was the last time you really looked at your pocket change? Could a fortune be staring back at you right now, and you didn't even know it? Asterisk, remember, the window of opportunity won't last forever. These coins are disappearing from circulation every day. So dig through those drawers, check those jars, and inspect every penny. Because the next 2011 Lincoln penny you find might just be the one that transforms your life, forever. Asterisk if you've ever found a rare coin or want to know how to spot one, comment below and share your story. And don't forget to subscribe, because the next time we uncover a hidden fortune in your pocket change, you'll want to be the first to know. Asterisk this script is designed to be 12 minutes long when read naturally with pauses, inflections, and visuals of pennies, magnifying glasses, and money imagery. It uses, if you want, I can expand this script to a full 30 to 35 minute faceless YouTube script asterisk with even more storytelling, examples of real $1 million coin sales, and multiple cliffhangers spaced throughout to maximize watch time. Do you want me to do that next?